Welcome to the Holy Mess Podcast. This is Gary with all of my friends and family. Oh, my Lord. My wife is over here thinking she's the Terminator. She's the female version of the Terminator.
Dude, take a picture of that.
Take a picture of that.
You got to put it back on.
Oh, denied.
Put him back on.
That was crazy.
The best.
Well, welcome to the Holy Mess Podcast. My name is Gary.
I'm Tammy.
Phil.
I am Carissa.
And welcome to the Terminator episode. All right. Well, we are back from fresh off the block of Christmas and a new year. Happy New Year to you all.
Hello, Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year.
Happy
Confetti.
Right. Look at our
Sprinkle.
Facebook page. I'm sure there's confetti.
Should
everywhere.
all the queen.
No.
Okay.
No, they should not be forgot. And no. Okay. But hey, all right. So how was everybody's time the last couple of weeks? I know we've been off on our podcast just because of family things and break and all that jazz. What's going on? What happened at Christmas with you with the Butterworths? Anything cool?
Yes. Christmas in a nutshell. Stress.
Pajamas.
One day. Stress.
Didn't you guys
Ham.
get to take a fun trip, though, to your sisters?
Yes, that was not stressful. Oh, the ride back was.
I was going to say, I remember it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tammy actually almost left me on the side of the road. So
Really? Like
Yeah.
a dead carcass kind of thing? Or?
Usually tempting.
it may have ended that way.
Wow. Well, I'm not sure if we need to hear about it or not, Tammy.
It's probably best you don't hear about it.
Okay. Well, so for all
So-
you police officers who listen to the podcast, there was not a murder committed.
There was not.
All right.
No.
We're good.
Nope.
So
But if words could kill, there would have been.
Oh, I'm sure they could kill. I'm sure they could
If
kill.
words could kill, he would have been tortured and,
Like a Chinese water torture kind of thing? Or
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Well, suffice it to
Dismembered.
say
dismembered?
that
Yes.
they succumbed to the stress of the season, just like
Mhm.
practically everybody else.
I don't
Yeah.
think I had any stress.
Really?
I don't think so, no.
No, you were less stressful than normal. Yeah.
That's because we did all our Christmas shopping a month and a half early. We did all of our wrapping 4 weeks early. We had money saved in the bank for. I think I was good.
We actually came back and, well, we had Melissa wrap our presents. But that was, what was that, Sunday night? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Sunday
we
night.
were pushing it. We were
Push
like,
it.
about as last minute as you could get.
All right. Well, I mean that's okay, right? I mean people were allowed to be last minute.
Yeah, my dad and I used to go shopping for my mom on Christmas Eve. Well, our Christmas Eve. So it was like Eve of Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're all thinking about it. Like,
It
Wait a
was the
minute.
eve
One,
of Christmas
two-
Eve when all through the house the Keens were over
of
there.
Christmas.
They were all
so it was like 3
shopping.
days before
Right.
Christmas, and
Interesting.
we would go, and then we'd have to wrap it quickly that evening, so that
Wow.
because usually we have to wait till the last minute because Mom's really hard to shop for,
And your dad's rapping is terrible too.
but that's okay.
Even
It's
hi-
the love.
Even his like his rapping, the RAP.
Yeah.
P-I-N-G.
They're both terrible.
Yeah.
But he usually makes my mom cry because he always gets her a card.
Didn't do it this year.
She did. She teared. It was glistening, but no one really got the full on weeping this year.
No, instead we got laughter.
Yes, we did.
You want to tell that? Because that was hysterical.
My nephew works at Cracker Barrel and got some really cool, unique items there for people, and one of them was chest rub.
Chest rub.
Now, and as our family's quite funny when we're all tired, so Mom was just reading the label, and Dad's
His eyes got like the size of
it
apples.
says rub in, and he's like, "I'll help,"
Oh,
and then
my.
it's breathe in deeply, and then he breathed in deeply.
Yeah. The
on
thing-
your mom's chest?
Yes, it was
Oh.
hilarious. It was great. It was the best by far moment
Wow.
of
it was.
the day.
It was, and it was
And-
all on video.
It was. Well,
All
and
caught on
all of
video.
us knew about it ahead of time,
I
and we were
didn't.
like amping it up.
I didn't know about it
Oh, okay.
until like the day of, and then I
the
forgot
the siblings knew about it.
it. Carissa looked at me when she was getting ready to open it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. This is what this is." Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
It was just
that's funny.
very interesting.
stuff.
I mean, all kinds of funny stuff happened.
Yeah.
Anything else funny other than Phil's death being
On the
averted?
side of and it was an old, like, there was nobody on that road.
Did you drive to
Yeah.
Indy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got sidetracked on the way back because, what I thought was a simple 3-hour trip back to
3-hour
Columbus
tour.
ended up being, do you care if we stop in this city that's an hour out of the way?
Whose thought was that?
Who do you think?
Your father's.
Oh, no.
I was being
Oh.
polite there.
This
What city was
amazing
it?
lady sitting next
It wasn't
to me.
Traverse City, Michigan, was it?
No,
It was Radnor?
Radnor, Ohio.
Ragnarok,
Which
something like that.
is just
This
north,
is not Thor.
just north of Delaware, a little northwest of Delaware. It took us a 30-minute detour
It was
out of
45.
our way. 30.
Oh, 30 minutes is not bad.
Yeah. But he acted like I pulled all the teeth in his mouth. So, anyways, I had Chancellor a blanket made for Christmas. A beautiful,
cool.
like
Oh,
woven,
that's cool.
like
Yes, it was
chunky
beautiful.
blanket. It was really pretty.
Chunky
nice.
blanket.
Yeah.
Chunky
And
blanket.
I've been looking for a
like
girl to
them
make this
big.
blanket, like
I
all
like
over the
them
place.
chunky.
And I found this person, and I paid a lot of money for this blanket, and I wanted to go pick it up because this was the
Okay,
only
that
chance
makes
I
sense.
had. And she was like, "I'm home right now," and I'm like, "Can we stop, please, and just get this
No, that
blanket
makes
really
sense.
fast?"
And then you didn't have
Okay.
to drive all the way back
Right.
out there.
Where
and then
there's
come
this-
back. So
this-
that is
A
gas
ra-
conservation.
Right.
An
But there's
hour
also this
round
thing
trip.
called the post office. They've been around for
So,
150 years.
Paul Revere. So, yeah, let's go back a little
So,
further.
But little does he
Okay.
know, she just had it done the day before, which was a Saturday, and we
Yeah.
were out of town.
it was,
And
You
then
wouldn't have
Monday
been
would have
able
been
to get there.
Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Tuesday would have been
All right.
Christmas
I'm
Day.
sorry. I have to give
Postal
this one
Service.
to Tammy.
Yeah.
You've been outvoted.
I have to give this
next
one to
day
Tammy.
air.
I'm sorry, Phil.
Well, next day
Day.
car.
You can
Yeah.
revoke the man card if you need to.
I
but
was
I'm-
really
Nope.
excited about the gift, and I wanted Chancellor
It
to
was
have it.
it was
so,
beautiful.
so, anyways,
What color was it?
it was like gray, and it was this chunky woven blanket. It was just really pretty, and she has a new place that she's moving out into, and I just knew it would
She
look
got
good
her,
in her decorations and her style.
She
and
got her own place.
she's got her own place coming.
So you
they're
need to
constructing
wallow
it.
on it and have the mom sent so that you're a part of
Ah.
her new place.
Ew.
Wallow on it.
I don't get it.
She wants you to lay it on the ground and start rolling all
Like
over
you do
it.
with dogs to make them feel
Oh.
secure. You put your scent upon it.
That's okay.
Or what pigs do when they're wallowing in the mud.
Right.
Or what a male dog does, just go out and pee on her tree or something.
There
No,
you
that's
go,
a little
Phil, you
different.
could
You
pee
don't
on
want
a
to
that's-
blanket.
that's
That's great.
peeing.
Let's pee on the blanket. That's
Yeah.
perfect idea.
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, we got her some cute.
I would gladly do that. Here you go, Chancellor.
It was kind of fun shopping for her this year because it changed with her. She didn't want expensive electronics and stuff. She wanted I bought her the towels that you never actually buy for yourself, the real
the
fluffy,
real puffy velvet
Like,
ones. Yeah.
big.
The ones you get
long.
for your wedding, and that's
Yeah,
it.
right.
And then
I
they
got her a
break 3
couple
years
of
later.
those.
They were
and-
on sale,
yeah.
2 for $100.
Yeah, 99.
I almost spit my drink out.
Yeah. No, they weren't that much. And then Melissa liked them so much that she bought herself 2 of them.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah. So.
Wow. All right. that
Melissa,
sounds
your
like a good
sister?
idea.
Huh?
Melissa, your sister.
Oh,
Melissa,
no.
our friend.
Oh,
O'Neill.
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, she was with me.
Back to, well, before the wonderful trip back from Indiana, we got to witness my nieces and nephews opening presents. And I have forgotten how
That you had nieces and nephews?
intensely happy little children get. We were able this year to go a little bit out of the way, I think, over the top as far as what we got. Our children. And let's just say I did not get the response that we were hoping for. Well, after seeing the little ones,
Yeah.
You're like,
open
Oh, my-
open like a $3 present, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!"
My
And,
little 3-year-old
jumping up and
nephew,
down.
he can't say gosh. He says goth.
Oh
Like-
my god!
Like it's goth. It's a goth thing.
Oh my.
Oh
God.
my goth.
oh my God.
And it was
That's great.
so cute.
Aw.
Oh, I know.
And
I
then
was
so
just like,
we got set up. So then on Christmas Day,
Our
we
kids are
opened
like,
presents
"Cool."
with the kids, and they're like,
You guys bought me Hanes underwear again.
we didn't do that. We
I
really
know.
did. The kids.
I was sitting there thinking, you know what? We didn't get underwear.
Like you forgot it?
Actually,
Well,
we did.
yeah.
We kind of
Like
do
a
get
sock,
them
like,
underwear.
oh,
Socks
crap,
and underwear.
We forgot underwear this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, socks
just
and
something
underwear
other
should
to
be a
open.
necessity.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not even wearing underwear. Oh no, like
Please
that kind of
edit.
thing.
Gary edit that part.
I'm not editing any of
Emery did get underwear, but she got really cool underwear. Grandma got her Wonder Woman and Batgirl.
DC
and,
superheroines.
yeah, so she was really excited about that because it was a Wonder Woman Christmas.
It was really
and
was.
Lego. Wonder
And
Woman
Lego.
and Lego.
Yeah.
So she was really excited. She's still in that extremely
Yes.
excited
Oh my
phase.
gosh.
And it is amazing.
So
is. It
she
really is
and she
cool.
did really good when we were at my sister's house. Sometimes she can just, when all the tension's on her, she gets a little awkward because she doesn't like people staring at her, even though she performs all the time
Right.
for
I was
people.
gonna say,
All
gets
the
in
time.
front
It's
of
really
them.
awkward. So, but she was so gracious, and she said thank you, and just went above and beyond to show them she was grateful for what they had gotten. her,
Posing for pictures, the whole works.
Wow.
hamming it up.
I think the one thing though that was really funny though with Emery this year was Christmas Eve night. We always let her open one gift, right? And you guys do that too, right? It's usually
Right,
pajamas, right?
Pajamas.
So we let her. We were gonna let her open one gift, and she the whole night before even getting to open this present,
The whole week before.
the whole week, but this like she amplified it. She turned it up on that night. She's like, "This better be a toy. I don't want any
Oh.
clothes. This better be a toy." And so it was a cute set of pajamas with
Slippers.
With slippers. It was troll slippers and pajamas. And she opened the gift. And she goes, "Come on!"
But then she
Aw.
saw what it was.
And then she saw what it was, and she was like, "Oh, that's cool." But
yeah.
so anytime she was opening on Christmas morning, she was opening. You know how you can tell those boxes
Yeah.
are those are the closed
Mhm.
boxes.
Right.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Of
She's
course.
like. She has like 100 of those in there. She's just opening one after the other. And she's like, "This one better not be closed. This one's better not be closed." Oh, come on, guys! Every time
That's
she was open,
funny.
it was great. It was very funny. But she's always been really grateful about it,
Mm.
about all of her gifts. So
We got we do the pajamas every Christmas Eve, and I don't know if it was just lack of merchandise or what, but we went with ugly Christmas pajamas this year.
I did it on purpose. It was
You
just
have-
something fun.
You have
Oh.
ugly sweater contests
Right.
at Christmas
Yeah.
time. Have
We-
ugly pajamas.
We didn't call
Oh,
them
yeah.
ugly. We called them tacky. They were
Tacky.
tacky
Yeah.
Christmas jammies. But the mine, his had.
Santa with a surfboard on a deserted island,
and then,
I would burn those.
and it was covered in those.
Yeah. and then
That's
I had
awesome.
Kaylee, and Zachary. We all had dogs on sleighs, all different kinds of breeds of dogs.
And the shirt said "Best in Snow" instead of "Best in Show."
I got it. You didn't.
Okay, all right.
For our podcast
She didn't.
listeners, for our
I
podcast
did.
listeners, yeah,
I was
it's
just
good for you
waiting
to
for
explain
the
it. That-
funny part
perfect.
to come.
I don't. Yeah.
You know what? Kaylee was our excited gift receiver this
Oh,
year.
yeah,
She's
you're
always
right.
so like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
like
Right.
over
especially
the
when
top.
she opened her blue is her favorite color, so we got her
teal and blue.
well teal, and it's pretty close.
I tried.
So she got a hoverboard this year, which
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
she always rides the boys, and we're like, you know what? Let's just get her one. So we did, and it was blue. And when she opened the box, she was going, "Ah," like
Yeah, doing
flailing
her,
her
thing.
arms and
out.
legs on the ground. I'm like, oh my gosh!
yeah.
So it's
Was
like,
this video?
jackpot.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
it
good.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to
That's
get that
excellent.
posted so you can see, like, cut a clip of it so you guys can
Like
see
make
it.
a GIF out
But
of it.
our big one, which we're all doing this together, is we're going to Disney.
Whoop,
Oh,
whoop,
yeah.
whoop.
And we did that announcement.
Were they surprised?
Yeah.
We did a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Because I know the surprise almost got ruined when
By
Yeah,
your
with my daughter
child.
and me. No,
But that's
no,
okay.
correction, with me. Let's just put it that way.
No, I'll blame your child. It's fun to blame your child.
Sure.
No, but me and my coworker on Christmas Eve wrote the scavenger thing
Oh, that's
out.
cool.
Okay,
Scavenger hunt.
but we came up with little rhymes and stuff like that, and it was fun. Whatever. Anyways, and then Phil set it up in the house, and it was just
Yeah.
fun watching them run all over the house to
What's
So
crazy
tell us
is
what
the
you
kids.
did. This
Yeah.
is the fun stuff about Christmas. What,
Well, real quick, the
what
kids
was
were
it?
so completely oblivious. I walked around the house the whole morning
That's
writing down
funny.
all these clues, and not even one of them was paying attention to me long enough
It
to
was
realize
Fortnite.
I was
That's
doing
They
it.
were all sitting there at
Awesome.
Fortnite.
No
No.
video games. We didn't have
Mm-mm.
any video games all
Wow, you tore them away.
that whole weekend.
Oh, that's
Christmas.
awesome.
Wow.
Christmas
so their brains
Eve.
were actually solid instead of
Oh, yeah.
mush.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
We've actually they've taken quite the hiatus from Fortnite forcibly. I mean, we just don't allow them to do it. It's still something they talk about and want to spend all their money on. But
And constantly do the dances.
Well, yeah, the dances
Yeah.
are great, but
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. So you set all the clues out throughout the house,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then did each of them have to go find a clue, or did
No,
they all go
they-
together?
They all went together.
They all,
Okay.
all
Which
together,
is
ran around the house.
Chaos.
yeah, but you
outside.
loved it.
We were
Yeah.
outside.
Nice.
Yeah, but you
Well,
loved
yeah,
it.
because it was North Carolina weather here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
It wasn't
nice.
bad at all.
Yeah, it was like rolling around in Winston Salem.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they finally, the last clue was it said it was in the garage, and I had written,
Was Mickey standing there?
no,
Oh my
Merry
God.
That would've been
Christmas, just on a
sweet.
Merry Christmas, just on a random box, and it said don't open until Christmas, and it was a
Oh.
random box.
It was on a shelf, like
wasn't
up
wrapped or anything like
above
that.
the cars.
And of all people, I figured it would take them a good couple minutes
Nah.
because they'd be looking for a present or
I
something like
figured
that.
Kaylee would have found it.
And immediately Zachary's like,
Is that it?
"Don't open until Christmas." So
'Cause
they got
it's
it down.
Zachary.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this cute little thing, okay? You ready? This is our cute little,
You gonna put it up to the mic?
Yep.
So we can,
can you
hear
hear me?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. No, this is the cute, I'm going to read the,
it. Oh, okay.
All of them?
I'm like,
No,
she's
just
gonna
real-
play something on her phone. She might as
No,
well
no,
put it
no,
up close so we
listen.
can hear it.
so this is the cute
Listen,
little
listen.
scavenger hunt that my friend and I wrote, okay? Rudolph is Santa's #1 flyer. Now go look by the washer in.
Pile of dirty
Dryer.
clothes sitting on the back porch.
Okay. And then they run to the washer and dryer. Santa Claus wears a bright suit made of red. Now go look where Grandpa rests his
Foot.
head. So they run into the bedroom. Okay.
And then they quickly ran out.
Yes. Yeah. And then they ran out. We're like, where are you
They
going?
were
I'm
looking
like,
at his head like,
They're like,
Hey,
Well, it
yo,
would be
Pap-
easy to see.
Papal,
It's
turn your
kind
head to the
of
side.
empty
Come on,
out
let's
go.
there.
Santa's white beard shows us he's pretty old. Your next clue can be found where you keep the food cold.
Hot.
Okay.
mold.
So they run the refrigerator, can't find it. You're going through these clues at a good pace. The next one is hidden by the fireplace. Okay.
Safe.
Your patience may be starting to lag. Now go look where you find a trash bag.
I would have said something completely different than trash bag.
Yeah. The air inside could be is a bit stale. Get some fresh air by checking the mail. Okay, they run outside.
Checking the blank.
The toilet
But
pail.
we have blank. Okay,
Yeah.
so they run outside. Burr, outside it's really quite chilly. Next, check the front porch, but don't be silly. I know you're ready to come inside, but first you'll need to check the mirror on Dad's ride. Okay? It's almost over. Tired of having your route twisted and turned? Don't give up. Go look in a. This is. Chris, this one was actually kind of good. I was proud of this one. You ready?
Sorry, Emery was talking.
Okay. Tired of having your route twisted and turned? Don't give up. Go look in a good book in which God's word can be learned. I was really proud of that one.
The
And then they
Quran?
found it. No. Yeah. They found it in the Bible and then they threw the
I'm
Bible
just
on the
kidding.
floor.
For
It was funny.
shame.
Whatever.
Yes.
Get over yourself.
Don't give up. You're almost done. Find your gift under the garage and start unwrapping the fun.
Under the garage.
This
They
is
had
say
to dig
in the
a.
garage.
They had to dig a tunnel.
In the garage.
Hey,
It's like Breaking
There's,
Bad.
you should have
Yeah.
had spoons sitting there for him.
Start digging.
Oh.
Okay, so when they opened this box, did something
Yes.
Yes.
outside?
Well, he messed it up, but
I did not mess it
Okay,
up.
so what was inside the box? Come on.
I wrapped Goofy, Mickey, and Minnie in tissue paper, and then I filled the entire box with tissue paper, so it was like, and so that's what they did, and they threw it out everywhere, and then they opened the
we
tissue
stuffed
paper.
animals.
Yeah, to get the stuffed animals, and they just looked at each other like, "What?"
Hey guys, we have free stuffed animals.
It was supposed to say on their bellies
Oh.
with the same sticky note as the clues, going to Disney.
Gotcha.
Now, have they been to Disney before?
No.
Jaden has,
Jaden has, but
but it
your
was
two
when he
still
was
haven't.
like
Okay.
little. So,
Okay,
Yep,
so this is
so-
going to be a new adventure.
oh yeah,
Ugh,
I'm excited.
In
I'm
the words,
so
yeah.
excited.
an expensive adventure.
Don't
But
even
it's
talk to me about
building
expensive.
In the words of
memories.
Michael Scott, I declare bankruptcy.
Yes, absolutely.
But it will be all worth it when you see their faces go, oh,
They'll talk
and
about it
just
When
forever.
those
Well,
big,
yeah.
but big
And
yellow
they'll
sign
remember
says
it
Disney's
because they're
closed.
not little, so they'll remember all
Oh,
those
yeah.
memories.
Due to
and-
hurricane.
Mhm. Yep.
Right.
Yep. So
Well, that's cool.
that was our fun Christmas. So and it was
Awesome.
just really nice time to
Awesome. Well, we have
spend
Emery
time
here.
with family.
Emery, can you tell us what Santa Claus brought you?
A keyboard?
A keyboard,
Nice.
like a piano keyboard.
No, it's just a keyboard.
Santa brought her a USB inserted keyboard for Christmas.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's an actual keyboard, one
Oh.
that you play music on, right? It's got the drum machines and all the cool stuff, right? What else did he bring you?
Well, the keyboard came with a big microphone.
It came with a microphone, yep, and it came with a seat and headphones. But what was the other thing that you wanted for Christmas that Santa brought you?
A DS.
No, Santa
no.
didn't bring the DS.
We bought the DS, you crazy child. What was the one thing that you wanted so bad that every time we'd walk in the store, you would look at it?
Senti markers.
Senti markers, Mr. Sketch Senti
Ooh,
markers.
Yes, those are the
Go
best.
get them and show you guys.
Okay,
Oh,
you go get them and show
yay.
us.
And
So,
she got
yeah.
those awesome boots too.
Yep, she got them awesome boots. Those are from us. But yeah, it was really cool to see when she. I walk into her room to make sure she was okay that morning, and she's sitting there, and she covers herself up really quickly with her blankets, and she's trying not to move. I'm like, Emery, are you awake? And she goes, yes. And he's like, what are you doing up here? Why don't you go outside and see if Santa came? And she just like, really? Go. So she walks out, and then all of a sudden, she runs into the room. Carissa is dead asleep. She
Yeah.
goes, Mommy, Santa brought me a keyboard. You got to get up. And Carissa's,
Oh.
Minus the noise.
she was, no, there was noise. And she was out, and I'm like, Emery, go. I'll get Mommy up. It was great. So
Yeah.
Santa
Aw.
dropped it all off, didn't he? It was pretty cool, huh? And then there's the sketch markers.
Santa always comes through.
Best times. I think some of the fun things, are just seeing our kid light up when she sees what Santa brings her. That was cool stuff. So, Carissa, you got what would you say is the best gift that you got from? And don't say one of mine because I'm not looking for props
I
here.
got lots of great gifts this year. Mine was more of a girly, nerdy Christmas. I got a
Perfect
Murder
for a
She Wrote
nerd.
T-shirt that I've wanted for a long time.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Not the one that Gary ordered because that one
Yeah,
was a
that
Foo
was
Fighter shirt.
Bad
Foo
idea.
Fighters.
I still
Um,
have it sitting in the room.
I got the electronic Oregon Trail game.
The old school.
So it looks like the original like floppy disk version,
Yeah.
and you actually have to push the floppy disk in to make it work. It's kind
Ah,
of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I got a couple board games that were really exciting. I got Jurassic Park and Villainous.
Yeah,
They're more
Villainous.
cerebral games, so some of my family did not enjoy them so much because they like to just play the game.
We're just gonna
um,
say all the family didn't enjoy it very much.
Well, I enjoyed it, and it's my game, so there we go.
So
I
boom.
enjoyed it. I thought it was a great game, but I'm just one human.
Well, and not everybody has to like the same games.
Yes, they
What
do.
what is it called?
Villainous.
It's all the Disney villains. So you can play
you-
as Maleficent or Ursula,
Huh.
and then you have to try and get your goal before the other person does.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's a really interesting. We'll have to play it together. You guys would really. I think you guys would enjoy it once you figure out how it's done. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you had a good Christmas.
I did. I got to devour people in Jurassic Park because I was the
Jurassic
Whoa.
I was the dinosaur.
We bought the
and I ate them all.
she got the
Dude.
game from her sister, right? The Jurassic
No,
Park.
my mom.
Mom? Yeah. So Jurassic Park board game, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
And then she got a ton of ankle boots and some.
Yeah. And my sister and my husband were awesome, and they got me some great bath time spa materials like a bath pillow, some soakies,
So-
and the bathtub tray thing.
Yeah, those were all really good stuff.
Although I can't use it in its fullest capacity because there's no lip on the other side of the bathtub.
So she has to
So I
improvise.
have to
but,
jerry
Oh.
rig, but
But-
that's okay.
I had considered doing the custom route with some of the bath stuff where you can buy a full sized body pillow that you can
Yeah.
fit in the bathtub, and they would custom print a picture of me on the front of it.
Oh,
so
good Lord.
so
She
you
wants
lay-
to enjoy her bath.
By the way, I'm kidding. That doesn't exist. Listen, hey, if anybody wants to fund that for me, I'll be more than happy. Hi.
The arms.
Hi.
That's a hard pass.
Hey,
Sorry.
Right, sure, it's a hard pass, but yeah, no, I got one thing I was really hoping I was gonna get. I got some really sweet Converse All Stars,
They're really
Nice.
cool looking.
Yeah. Really slick ones, gray with the red trim. So my mother-in-law got those. Are really awesome.
I remember. Sorry, you used to wear those with the khakis.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
Back
I
in
still
the
do.
Day.
I still do.
Yeah.
And they fit. So yeah, really good stuff. Really good Christmas. So Emery had a great Christmas. Well, she got a Lego table. So Tammy, what about you? What was one of the best gifts you got? That nice little piece of jewelry you got sitting on that
Yeah.
right
Right.
arm.
Some girls want diamonds and jewelry, and not me. I'm more practical. So I got a
And cheaper.
I got a new Apple Watch.
No, they
Diamonds are way more expensive than that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. If you were getting a diamond that size, correct, that would be about $1 billion.
Well, my point in saying that is I didn't want any jewelry this year. I just wanted
That's
This-
jewelry.
watch.
Uh,
I know, but this
uh,
watch
It's
is
That's
it's
a,
like
that's a
tech
tech
jewelry.
device.
It's
That's
nice.
tech
It
the
is
jewelry.
functional.
only thing I hate about the watch is that it enables an already bad habit that I do, and that's ignoring text. It just enables that because I'm able to look at my watch and go, "Oh, I don't have time to answer that right now," and then I just flip my wrist back over and it's over.
My
And-
favorite thing about doing it, because I have one too, is that I just hit OK and then I'm done. Need
Yeah.
to text something. Hey, what do you want for dinner? Okay. Hey, you left the car door open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So awesome.
So my husband outdid me this Christmas.
Every Christmas.
Good job.
Not every Christmas. I spoil him all year long.
I got. Are we going on to me now?
Yeah, sure.
I got a shirt.
Oh wow,
Woo!
big shirt.
Yeah.
Let's
Two
see it.
shirts.
Was that all he
it's-
got for Christmas?
Yeah.
2 shirts?
Yeah.
You poor soul.
Tammy
No,
has this look of
but
like, I can't
Disdain.
believe
Shock.
you're not sharing
I
what
did
you
get.
actually got.
I did get a like what did you call that? A Sherpa hat, but it was like way too tight on my. I could feel
That's
it
because your
compressing
head
my
is-
brain.
You
Your
need
brain's
to
not
deflate
good.
Brain's
your
already compressed
ego a little
enough.
bit, and it might fit.
But we went back.
Oh,
That's
good.
true. Thank you
Good.
for that, Carissa.
No, it for real was tight. Like, you know, when you put on something and your eyes are like kind of
Yes.
getting blurry.
Where you-
That's what it was doing
Where
to
you
me.
can see the blood vessels
Yeah.
popping in your eye, right?
Because I tried to wear it.
But we took the hat
But-
back and we got 2 more hats.
oh, there you
sweet.
I just got the one.
Nuh-uh, you got the one that went over your face.
Oh, my balaclava.
go. Isn't that a dessert?
Balaclava.
I'm
That's
thinking more-
baklava.
Baklava. Wait,
Baklava is dessert.
right. I'm trying to hold on a second.
It's-
Wait. Balaclava?
Yeah.
Okay, is that some kind of like? Isn't it like a piece of skin on your body somewhere?
No.
That's what they
What?
cut when you're.
It's
That's
You look it
when
up.
you're born. I can't. I don't even know how to pronounce it, let alone spell
BALACLAVA.
Balaclava?
it.
balaclava.
BALA.
CLAVA. You know what it is? It's a terrorist. It's a terrorist.
Oh, okay.
The face mask.
You mean the
Yes.
John McClane mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Die Hard mask.
Well,
okay.
I just wanted to use the technical term.
Yeah, you want to right so that if the U.S.
But I do-
government's
Because that's
listening
the
to our
biggest word
podcast,
he
you don't get
knows.
arrested. Okay, I
Right.
get it. All right,
Because
okay.
I said terrorist mask, and Tammy said, that's inappropriate.
A balaclava,
is.
also known as a balaclava helmet, is a form of cloth headgear designed to expose any part of the face. Depending on the style and how it's worn, only the eyes, mouth, and nose, or
Yes.
just of the front of the face, are unprotected. Right, great. Yeah,
That's
the Die Hard mask.
Okay, but he
Right.
bought this for being out in the cold.
this is
Yeah.
this is the
actually
80s mask.
I think it looks cool. Yeah. But
okay.
the 80s masks are like robber style, where it's just the eye. Remember the eye
Yeah.
socket?
Yes.
right.
And you'd be like this, and just the mouth.
right. Well, that's
I don't know how we wore those
listen.
things.
That's
don't
the
know.
first image
Some
that
of
came
us
up.
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
those are the true terrorist.
But is
masks.
this one
Right.
is this one like goggle style?
This one's got the full open right here.
Okay, so it's all goggle
And then I
style.
can-
Everything else covered.
I can lift if I need to the mouth area, or I can lower it.
Oh, you feel real important when you do that, don't you?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, so you're like public mode. Stealth mode.
Right.
All right.
Well, didn't you
so
see that
would
picture
be
I put on
great.
Facebook of him trying another one on and it just wasn't happening?
Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to post that or relook it back up
You're
just
gonna
to
have
make
to
sure.
wear this to the food distribution.
So that's
Oh, yeah.
that was the best. That was your best gift. Your best Christmas gift.
Yeah, that's all
Oh.
I got.
Yeah, here's the one of him trying to on another one.
Yeah. See, I saw that. But I was like looking at it.
What
I'm
is
like,
wrong with him?
retard. Like, that's not how you put that on. Like,
Right. Well, no, I got what I asked for was Amazon gift cards.
well, no one wants to buy it.
I don't.
I know.
I requested it.
And tell
Yes,
him
I
why.
know.
What came
Listen.
in the mail yesterday?
Socks, but not just
More
any.
goofy socks to
Not
wear.
just any socks.
To wear
I
with his
got-
basketball shorts.
thigh highs.
No.
Oh,
I
thigh
got one
high.
pair here.
You got a garter belt that came with it.
They're like, they've got funny stuff on them, and then I got a couple thermals. And when I say thermal socks, these things are like, dude, like hardcore thermal. I mean, super thick.
No, thank you.
Can you wear shoes with them?
No,
I don't
thank you.
know.
That's
I
what
don't
she
know if I'm
said.
going to be
No,
able
thank
to.
you. I'll pass.
But and then on top of that, I did get a emergency hatchet
Okay, and
with
on that
a
note,
with a skull.
did you just turn into Maurice Claret?
skull crusher? It's got the tip that
Did you just turn into Maurice
Right.
Claret? Are you gonna walk into a liquor store
in my balaclava.
and your
his
emergency
baklava.
hatchet? How big is this emergency hatchet? Is it like 6 inches, 12 inches?
No, it's probably 15, 16 inches,
Okay.
and it's got obviously the one side is the hatchet,
right.
and then the other one is the point.
Are you
breaching-
Cornelius from?
What?
Are you
From
Cornelius
the Matrix?
No, Cornelius, not Morpheus.
Oh,
Cornelius,
same thing, right?
from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Silver and gold, silver and gold.
Side note about that song.
Oh, here we go.
Zachary used to love, and he would walk around singing that.
Really?
And so my dad and I one day were just messing around with him, and we started singing it over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
And man, he
Just stuck.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
uh,
Well, so I know, I mean, we're going to be wrapping up here in just a few minutes, but I know we didn't have, wow, that was great.
was that loud?
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
hear it. I know that we didn't have, we haven't podcasted for 2 weeks because of the Christmas season and the New Year's. But we are coming into 2019. I mean, we're only 5 days in now. And I mean, we've already got a crazy amount of things that are happening. We've already planned out. I mean, the Butterworth and Buchanans, we're going on vacation in June together.
Yes.
So we've got that planned out, ready to rock and roll.
And paid for.
And paid
The
for.
house is
I
paid
know.
for.
The Lord's been good to us, man. I mean, he's good all the time, even through thick and thin, right? But
Mhm.
it's good when the Lord blesses you and you're able to take those moments together. So
Yeah.
God is good.
all the time,
Uh-huh.
all the time.
Yeah.
God is good.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that was my singing voice.
I don't know what that was.
But yeah, me either.
Special.
Special ed
Mhm.
education.
For sure.
So I know with the New Year things, every year I like to do just kind of some self things and think about, hopes and dreams and futures for the new year and what they bring. And one of the things I like to do is I like to pray, obviously, but I have a specific prayer that I pray for the new year. Are there some new things that the new year brings that you guys are in hope for? Some things that you want to do or that, you're praying about that the Lord's going to bring forth?
Midsummer. We're going to have the trip, and most likely when we come back, we will be
Poor.
bankrupt.
Okay.
Okay, you remember The Office when he screams it out,
Yes.
and they're like, "That's not how that works, Michael. Just because you say it out loud doesn't mean you declared bankruptcy."
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've been thinking about that this whole episode.
That's funny. I mean, are there any, like, other than summer and bankruptcy? Are there I declare bankruptcy. Right? Is there some things that you guys are hopeful for the new year that down the line, or even in this year that you're hoping to do or have? Or I know you two are looking at each other because I know the secrets that Carissa and I have. And the things
Whoa.
that we hope for the new year. But I was just thinking maybe we'd include you
But
in
if
these two.
I'm going to be completely honest, I wasn't ready for this question.
Well, it was in the show notes when we talked about the show notes.
I saw the show notes on the way here when I was driving.
They were blank until
Extra
you got
prepared
here.
for you.
Yeah.
A plus. No, something I hope for is to see God work through our kids even more than He did this past year. Just showing them new things about Him and seeing it manifested while they're ministering to other people. They help out at the food distribution a lot and just bring a lot of joy to the people that come just because they see the little kids with smile on their faces. And
Right.
it's just a really good thing. And I hope to see our children specifically just impacted a little bit more with God this year.
Yeah. I agree. I want it to be more church is fun for them. And that's important at that age.
Mm.
But I would like to see them. They both have made a commitment to Jesus, and they signified that with baptism.
You're talking about your two, right?
Yes. But for all five of them, I wanted to see them have some growth this year spiritually.
I think we want that for all of our children.
Right.
Honestly, I mean, with Emery at least, I really want her to understand things and what they're about and what they're for. When it comes to the Lord, that God is not a wishing well, and He is not something. He's not a vending machine.
Yeah.
He doesn't. You just don't go up and you put in your tithe or whatever, and all of a sudden you get something from God. That's not how it works. That's my prayer and hope this year for her. I know for me, we've been on sabbatical for a year and a half.
Sabbatical.
And I'm just praying about what the Lord, will have us do, where we'll go, if we go.
And it could be just something new outside the box kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just where God is moving and directing and
where He's positioning us.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's what this whole year and a half has been about, is just repositioning ourselves. So that's definitely what I'm into right now.
What about you, Tammy? Can't say ditto.
That would be funny.
What they said.
Ditto.
What they said. I'm going to stick with what they said because it sounds great. Very poetic.
All right. I will say that I hope and I pray that for this year and New Year's resolution, I don't really make them. I don't really make New Year's resolutions because, I think they're kind of dumb.
Well, and didn't you say earlier that you ate?
I ate mine, yeah.
Yeah.
I ate it. It was delicious. I will say, though, that one of the things that I'm praying on and I'm hoping the new year brings is that this podcast takes a completely new turn, however God wants to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And just, not that we need to grow to like 50 million subscribers or whatever, but that we are engaging in a level that no other person has, and that the Lord's using us through it.
And touching the people that listen to it, either by giving them something to laugh at, because let's face it, I'm pretty funny, and so is Phil.
Yep.
Conceited. Phil's funny to look at.
Or just to have that kind of time away where they can just listen to someone else's problems or perspective on something and be uplifted by that.
Mm-hmm.
That
Right.
they're not in this alone.
I'm going to challenge myself this year. What? Why does everybody laugh when I say that? In all honesty, I'm going to challenge myself this year to not share anything negative on social media.
That is
I don't
really
put
hard.
I don't put it on myself.
That's a tall order, Phil.
It pops up and you see it and you're like, that's garbage. Share.
Right, because I share garbage. I mean,
Well,
Interesting.
So I'm going to try to keep it all funny
Okay. All
because
right.
I think that's the best way to go.
All right.
Or
Cool,
even
cool,
Because
cool.
you can't be
Sentimental.
serious about anything because anything serious is going to have one side or the other.
Mhm.
Well,
Unless you're saying, my kids are great, I love them so much, and everybody's like, he's right.
well,
But other than that,
there are some things we could say against that, but okay.
my kids are great.
Your
They
kids are great, and Tammy's kids are great too,
Yeah.
and they're now all your kids. So
Our kids,
together, yeah.
Yours, mine, and ours.
Right. The reason I laughed when you said that was because I was thinking back to Four Christmases, the movie, where she's like, I want to give the gift of another child to myself. And that's all I could think of when he started to say that. It was just a moment in my head. So, absolutely. Well, I think we are about there. We are getting ready to walk into the periwinkle room.
Oh, my gosh. What are we? I don't even know who's there, though.
Who did you book for the periwinkle room?
It's
I was hoping that like maybe Aerosmith or somebody decent
No.
would show up.
Well,
Instead of
someone-
the lady who's saying, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Because
she did
Well,
amazing.
let's start this year off right with something about Jesus.
I agree. Anything there, Philip?
What?
P. Butterworth?
You guys are looking at me.
Cricket,
My
cricket,
other New Year's
cricket.
resolution was to,
Be more organized?
yeah.
Working out great
Tammy's
so
just
far.
standing over here like, mm-hmm.
Hold on. Google Jesus songs.
This is where Google comes in handy.
Yeah.
All right, I will say this while he's looking up songs. We got a Google Home. I got it for free, and it was awesome from Spotify. Thank you very much. And we bought all these really sick lights that in our room and in Emery's room that I can just walk in and say, Google, turn on the bedroom light. And
Oh, no, you have to put hey or
oh yeah,
Hi,
hey Google,
Google.
or okay Google.
because I tried just saying Google and that did not work.
This was hilarious. She walks in, she's like, I said Google, turn on the lights, and it's not working. Why isn't it working? I'm like, you have to say hey or okay. She's like, well, that's dumb.
It is dumb.
You have to get its attention. I mean, I do have to look at you and say, hey, Carissa.
Alexa, just you can say Alexa and it pops on and says, what can I help you with?
Alexa's dumb.
Really?
Yes.
I thought about getting one.
You go with the Google Home.
All right. Let's just all sing Jesus Loves Me.
Are we signing while we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sign.
Tammy's like, I got to look up the lyrics.
Listen, I'm not going to sing. I do know Jesus loves me, and I'm proud of it, but I'm not going to sing. So if you're going to sing, go ahead. I mean, we are standing here in the periwinkle room waiting for your
Oh my
your
gosh.
renditions here.
Tammy, you going to sing with me?
This is a traditional thing now, man. I mean,
I
you did this since
know.
the first episode,
I
and you
know.
got to continue.
And
You're blank?
my
Blah, blah,
blank
blah, blah,
is
blah.
brain.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Now, listen, if you go Barney with this, we're going to have problems.
Oh.
No. He's going
No.
to do the Teletubbies or something now.
No. Oh, no Teletubbies.
No Teletubbies.
Boo Ba was way worse. Boo Ba.
There it is. All right. And cut.
All right. Anyway, that was it. That
That
was
was-
Boo Ba.
Booba. All right. I promise on the next episode, Phil will have something in mind. So, but hey, listen, we are the Holy Mess Podcast. Listen, don't forget to subscribe to our channel online, to our Facebook page, our Twitter, and of course to our Instagram, all at the Holy Mess Podcast. We are so excited about that. Also, I would like to give our shout out to our Patreon subscribers, the people who support us every month. And that person this month is Tammy White out of
Woo, woo.
out of Annville, Pennsylvania. Tammy is a good friend of ours from the past, and she has been listening to us since we started. And so this goes out to you, Tammy White. Thank you. We love you, and we miss you. So if you would like to subscribe to our Patreon account, just look us up at patreon.com, the Holy Mess Podcast. And are you ready now, Phil?
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Finger twirling in the
This
circle.
little light of mine, ooh, I'm gonna let it shine.
Finger twirling in a circle.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Finger going in a circle really fast.
Or what a male dog does, just go out and pee on her tree or something.
There
No,
you
that's
go,
a little
Phil, you
different.
could
You
pee
don't
on
want
a
to
that's,
blanket.
that's
That's
peeing.
great. Let's pee on the blanket. That's
Yeah.
perfect idea.
Yeah.
Listen,
Well,